calling our fellow beauty junkies.
SOS, womp womp womp.
Yes. I love it. Okay, if you're a legit beauty junkie, you know what a gua sha is. And you're not legit if you don't know what it is. You've been living under a rock. Under a rock.
See what you did there?
Yeah. Okay, I'm here with my sister, Natalie. She is the founder of Skin Sacred, amazing skincare company. She is, what do you call it? Your Instagram says bona fide face cuddler?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So we're here in Arizona having a little girl time, little sister. First thing is, what is it and why should we do it? So it's obviously gua sha. Is that Chinese, Japanese?
It's Chinese and it means blood scraping.
Ooh.
So sounds interesting, but blood scraping means, let me first say, people go crazy with getting super abrasive. You don't have to go super abrasive. And like myself, literally just a couple glides, my skin is very responsive and reactive. I will immediately get flushed. That's the blood scraping. This is the detoxification process, because anytime you have blood flow getting to a surface, there's a detoxification process. Think of blood as being the cleaner, the scrubby bubbles,
right?
You know, that's blood.
And so, it's coming to the surface, and so it's...
And so you get it flowing, and see there's already a little flush just right there. So you don't have to go crazy and, you know, try to pop blood vessels. It's really a gentle glide.
Yeah. Okay. And then also, you know, I talk a lot about the lymphatic drainage because the health journey I've been on and wellness and all the different things that my lymphatic system was completely clogged. So we have a ton of, and that's what I'm really excited about, just with my aging and keeping all of this taut and elongated. We have a ton of lymph right here,
with
right?
Clusters here and here of lymph. And let me just break up what the circulatory system is, the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is part of the circulatory system, but when you think circulatory system, you think
Blood
your
flow
heart
and
has a
pumping.
pump. So you pump blood and fluid to and from the heart, right? It's got its own system. The lymphatic system does not have a pump. Everything we do stimulates our lymphatic system. So movement, that's why exercise is so extremely important, because you stimulate your lymphatic system.
We're rebounders. We rebound.
Rebounding, dry brushing. You know, I love dry brushing, and you want to go in the direction of the heart, because you want to get everything back to the heart with the lymphatic system. So that's why when we're doing the gua sha, we're going up and down, and anytime we are using the tool, we're flushing down to the heart. We want to flush everything down to the heart. And so even with little clusters of lymph pockets that we have on various parts of our body, even our groin, we have some lymph. You can lightly stimulate. I always start my gua sha with just waking up my baby lymph nodes. Just wake them up gently. You don't have to like wake up in the morning and go straight to them.
And if you've had a facial by her, you know how magical and healing her hands are. So just watching you do that, she has these beautiful fingers. It's like I get excited. It's exciting.
So even if
I could do that to myself.
Even if this is overwhelming to start with, even just waking up, having your water. I know you're big on your lemon water in the morning. Drink, which is also lymph flushing. Just if this is too much for you, even just waking up as you're kind of acclimating to opening your eyes, just greet your lymph nodes with your fingers.
How sweet is that? And you know, when you get a massage, if you're a massage therapist, right behind your ear and underneath, or when you get sick and you know you're like, I can feel it and it's tender, then you literally can do that light massage yourself and stimulate those lymphs, the lymphatic drainage.
Side note to that, if you're sick, if you're pregnant, if you're dealing with complications to anything, you have to check with your physician first before you do any sort of lymph stimulation, because it is powerful.
Yeah.
I think we take our lymphatic system for granted, but it's extremely powerful. So check with your doctor first to make sure it's cool, because if you're already sick, you don't want to overtax your system.
Yeah. After what I've been through, I have a whole new, and I talk about it a lot. I mention the contrast shower all the time and running the cold shower on those areas, your groin, on your lower back here. And I know it's like sounds so scary to be under freezing cold water, but it literally, all of these things after what I went through with having a non-functioning clogged lymphatic system and how my body shut down, like, this is why I want to share it with everyone. So this is like a combined wellness and beauty in one, right? So GUA SHA for the blood flow to the surface. And what is that going to do? Also stimulate the collagen, I would think.
Yeah, it just stimulates all the, okay, so it does a couple things. So I like to flush. I have an issue. This is my problem area. I have pooling of lymph fluid here, and because of the way my face is shaped, there is I guess a shadowing from the blood that kind of pools under there.
It's called a Bolton thing. We all have it.
Remember those Olin Mills photos we took when we were little? I have these things when I was 3 years old.
You're just telling everybody our age right now. No, it's okay. She is turning 45 in 10 days from now.
Whoop, whoop.
And y'all know my age. I'm going to be 50 coming up.
So not only are you flushing the fluid through when you flush it down and releasing, you're also stimulating blood flow. And anytime you have a stimulating of blood flow, there's a little plumping that happens. So it's kind of a twofer.
Yeah, twofer. So it's something you can do for yourself. It's earlier when she for Christmas, she has a new ritual oil that is a pre-cleanser. Like if you have makeup on, you can do this and then do your typical cleanser. It is so yummy, you guys. I wish this literally was smell-o-vision. You could smell this. But you need to use this to get the GUA SHA to glide. And I was doing it all wrong. So this is why we wanted to do a video, because we're thinking a lot of people, first of all, you have to go follow her because she's doing a lot of great videos on the different areas of your face, like literally carving out the fascia, it's like a little facelift in a short amount of time. So what I mentioned earlier about my, it's just age. But I want to keep, we're doing so much and doing Botox and getting lasers and different things and having this youthful face. And then women aren't paying attention to their décolleté and their neck. So it's like you could, and in your hands.
Right.
These places show aging. So I want to get a tighter neck and physically just strengthening. I want to go all the way back and having that fascia release, lymphatic, and the blood flow. It's actually a 3-for-1 when you do it.
Well,
okay.
and
I was doing it all wrong.
If you own a cell phone, if you are on Zoom calls, if you
nobody
have to be on tech, that's everyone. What's happening is we're getting tech neck. We talk about it, but it's shortening these muscles because with stress, what happens? We start to lift our shoulder. We don't even realize we're lifting our shoulders to our ears, and then we're looking down with our tech because we're so high strung and we're so overly taxed with stressors that this is what's happening. So everything's shortening. This tool is magical for, at the end of the day, decompressing, grounding into a beautiful night of sleep, and just lengthening. Everything wants to be about length. Let's just think about lengthening everything.
So it's actually 5. Blood flow. So you get the blood flowing.
I'm sure you get to 10.
Yeah, I know. Blood flow, the lymphatic drainage, the fascia released, lengthening,
tightening, TMJ, the muscle, and using it as a meditative, a way to honor yourself. You ladies, I'm all about that. Natalie's all about that. So it's a self-healing ritual that you can do. So let's wrap it up with just quickly. So if y'all have one, maybe you've been gifted one, maybe you've got one in a swag bag or something like that with beauty products, and you don't know what to do. I literally, being the beauty junkie I am, and I watch her videos, I was still doing it wrong. I was like, oh yeah, look. And I literally had it on the edge. So let's wrap it up with, now that you know the benefits of it, actually how to properly use it. So you want...
I'm gonna put a little bit more.
Okay. Not my button.
Use it sparingly, that's mine.
So
make sure you use
enough to get a really good slip. You don't want to be like a grease pit, but just enough for a beautiful, gentle glide. You don't want to be tugging really hard on the skin. So you want to have most of the surface area of the stone on your skin.
Okay.
So if this were 90
Not
degrees,
the edge,
this is
this
90
way.
degrees, right? This is 45. You want to do like a 15, 20 degree.
Okay.
So you want most of the tool on your skin. So
And it is a game changer.
Yeah,
When you
it
showed
is.
me, I was like, this, because I didn't really like it. I've tried it, you know, like I have one
Well,
at
and you
home.
want to flush down.
I know, and I'm like, I'll try it because I see your videos and it inspires me, and I'm like, yeah. But doing it this way, it feels so good, and like you're literally honoring yourself.
Well, and you can feel like when you get a massage and you know the therapist has like starts breaking up the little crunchies, you can kind of feel the little crunchies in there that you get to break up, and those are all little pockets of toxins. Lactic acid, buildup of stressors, which stressors are toxins. You can kind of break those up and pop those little crunchies and just flush it through, and make sure you're drinking lots and lots of water after you're doing this because you want to continue the flushing process.
I literally am so amazed at how different it feels. Like I was doing it all wrong. And look, like I feel like just that side, and I need to do this side. I feel like this side is crinked up still. And this just has this beautiful Skin Sacred at Skin Sacred by Natalie Bolton on Instagram. Her website is skinsacred.com, and she's always giving amazing tips, things that you can try at home, and it's all with this self-honoring, self-love, and using products from the earth. Not products, but ingredients from the earth, and blending this whole like scientific meets nature aspect.
And I think for me, what's really important is I think we all fall prey to just busy. Even with all the things going, we've had to pivot and switch our lives up. So then that creates a different level of busyness. So if we can create 5 minutes of intentionality in our day with ourselves, just being extremely highly intentional with how we're treating ourselves, being present in the moment, it can shift our entire day.
Entire day. And you know, I'm all about breathing so much with my clients, and going back to your breath. These are such simple things that you don't have to go outside. You don't have to book an appointment. It's something literally wherever you are. Simple things that can shift everything.
We're in Arizona, and this thing goes with me everywhere. So it goes in my makeup bag.
You have made me a gua sha believer. Like literally just that little bit. I did this more because we were talking. Just this little bit, I feel like elongated and I feel stronger. You know, women tend to curl their shoulders, and with being on the phone and all that, but it's a protective mechanism. So literally, I mean, a whole nother video is like all the different body parts is, so anyway.
Well, and what's cool too, another side note, what you were just saying is like, I feel stronger, I feel tighter. This is actually a very intelligent, adaptogenic treatment, because in the morning when I wake up and do it, I keep my stone in my fridge, and I wake up so to really tighten and constrict and flush through this pocketing here. It's a really cool stone to wake me up and make me very alert and get me ready for the day. It wakes me up. And then at night, when I want to decompress from possibly a stressful day, I just take my oil, and then it's very grounding. Both are very grounding, but it's adaptogenic. So in the morning, it wakes me up. It makes
gives
me
you
alert,
what you need.
Gives me a pep in my step, and then at night it decompresses. So it just adapts to whatever I need at the time. It's extremely intelligent, this little tool. So
it's powerful.
Yeah,
powerful. I'm a gua sha
right?
believer now. Yes. So I'm gonna do the rest of this neck and And I'm so grateful.
Yeah,
So
awesome.
grateful. Thank you. Bye, guys.